Hey guys, I am here to do the base for Mother's Day week. I'm using this Mother's Day kit. I think it's exclusive art from SPC, and I'm using mixed metal foil, so using silver and gold. So I think I did Twinkle for this. So I didn't have like a mixed metal wiggle. I just ended up using silver and gold. Sorry, my head is in the frame. But yeah, I really like the way that the mixed metal looks. I have a couple questions that I am going to get to right off the bat. And if you guys have any questions, I want to preface this saying if you have any questions, definitely leave them down below. I love answering questions in my Plan With Me videos, so leave them below or watch out on Instagram. I ask for questions. So the first one is from Patty Planet, and she said, if you had to use one sticker shop for kits for a year, who would it be? This is really hard to choose, but I am definitely probably going to say SPC, so Scribble Prints Co. I think her kits just really check all the boxes for me. The layout's fantastic. I think she does a really good job designing the kits, and she is a planner herself, so she really I think makes good choices for her kits, if that makes any sense. But and I like the way that her kits are formatted. I like the add-on options. I like that there's a lot of boxes, so probably definitely her. Caress Press would be a close second. So Carly Plans asked my favorite pen to use. I definitely go back and forth. I used to be an Inkjoy gel girl through and through. I wouldn't use anything else, but I have recently been loving the Sharpie pens, and I also love the Energel. I forget. They're just Energel gel pens. I like both of those equally as well. Carly also asked, how long have I been decorative planning? It's about 6 years, I believe. I did take about a year or a year and a half break. But so I've definitely been doing it for like 5 years, but I have just been back into planning for about a year, a little less than a year now. So she also asked, what are my top 5 sticker shops? For kits, it's going to be Scribble Prints Co., Caress Press. For characters, this is like a hard question. I can't just narrow it down to 5. So, for characters, definitely Once More with Love, Coffee Monsters Co., and Stick with the Plan Co. And then I would probably say for my scripts, I love Kinsey's Customs. So she's Kinsey's Creations. I always leave all the shops I use down below. But those are definitely staples for me, like week after week for planning. So that is all the questions I have for this week. Definitely, like I said, if you guys have questions, leave them down below or look on Instagram. So back to this spread. I did 2 box extenders for the week. And I did my sidebar just a little different. I built it from the bottom, which was kind of nice, kind of fun to do. I usually don't do that. But I did not color block this week, so I did my normal that I pick the color that the box is, and that's the glitter header that I use. I also used this just plain pattern box because I knew I wanted to put a Mother's Day quote over top of it. And then what did I do? I think I used a fancy label next. Yes, this was so long ago. I filmed this base and just never ended up filling it out. Yeah, so I ended up using 3 boxes. I love the way that the sidebar turned out, like with everything down. So now I'm gonna use quote overlay boxes. These are from SPC. I did forget that I placed in order. from planning Choco for more Mother's Day overlay boxes, and I forgot. So I will be using those at a later date. So I use like a little just plain silver frame box over the mom and the child on the top corner. And then I also kind of switched it up a little bit and put the double box scene on Thursday and Friday instead of the weekend like I normally do. So I don't think I really do much else. Just end up putting the overlays on. I don't put the glitter header overlays on camera. So I will see you guys back when I fill in the plans. All right, so we are here to do the plans for the week. I am super behind, so you guys are seeing this video late, which I apologize for, but a lot came up. So anyways, we'll get right into it. So on Monday, I must have been up this morning. Like, I must have been up all night, honestly, because usually nothing ever gets done this early unless I'm up all night. Like, let's be honest here. So earlier in the morning, I did edit and upload my video, then take Anthony to work. So I will just put that in with a little thing. And then, what did I do next? I took a little bit of a nap because, again, must have been up. So, use a little quarter box there. All right, for editing and uploading, I kind of layered a foiled sticker with a character sticker, so I'm just gonna put that there, and then my edit and upload scripts. And then for taking him to work, I usually use some kind of car icon, so I'm just gonna use a silver one. And usually there's only like a couple days out of the week where I have to take him to work, but you guys will find out in maybe next week's plan with me, probably, that I'm gonna have to start taking him to work more often, which is, it's okay. So then later in the day, after I got up from my nap, I went and got myself a tea, like one who is addicted to tea does. And I will put that in there with another little thing. Usually Monday is when the new special starts, so I'm usually there getting the new tea, which is funny. Not at all crazy, but we're not gonna talk about that. I am crazy. So then after that, when I picked up my husband from work, he found out that he was getting a very nice raise. So put that to celebrate. And then we went to the store, but I'm just gonna put it on a little thing. And then finally, the last thing I did that day was he so kindly switched to my desk situation. So I am sitting in a more, not like comfortable position, but I am sitting in a way that I probably should have been sitting for quite a while. I really only sat the other way when I had my shop because I needed like space for like the silhouette and my computer, and I needed to be like centralized in that aspect. So so for my tea, usual teacup, mega tea script from Kinsey. For celebrating my husband's raise, just this little emoji head. Then we went to Target, so I'm just using a gold foiled shopping cart. And for switching my desk, I couldn't really find anything that was super applicable, so I just have this little vacuuming from the Coffee Monsters Co. So then into a Tuesday. Tuesday was another pretty productive day for me. This week I had a few of those, which makes me feel good. So first I took my husband to work again. Then while I was getting ready, I FaceTimed Shay and we chatted while I was getting ready and in the car. I'm like trying to figure out my spacing here because I have been so bad at that lately, is spacing out my stickers. Like, cause honestly, I've been doing a little bit more, it seems like. So like I need to like squeeze in a bunch of stuff. So then I went and got a tea, like one does again. And then I was running errands. So for the running errands, I am going to put a little square, but I am gonna need to like trim it just a little bit because it's not gonna all fit. So we will just like cut it. I still don't know where my scissors are, so I'm just gonna like haphazardly just chop into this to make it smaller. And I'm gonna put that in at the bottom, I believe so. So put that here. And I'm just gonna put my T like on white space there. I actually got a tea and a shake that day, which usually doesn't happen a ton because like it's a full meal, it's a meal replacement, so usually when I'm going I don't need like the meal, but that day I hadn't eaten breakfast, so I was like, why not? We'll get a tea and a shake. So for FaceTiming Shay, I'm just gonna use this little Stick with the Plan Co. And then like I need a million of these cold cups, these little foiled ones from SPC. They were on her like old Wiggles. but I love them so much just for tea because it doesn't look like coffee. So it really can be any liquid. And then I have a run errands script we'll put in there. Okay, so then later in the day, I was still out running my errands, but I ended up going to like my favorite bakery deli. So I wanted to make sure that I put that in. I'm just gonna use a piece of washi. Like this place has the best like subs and salads, like potato salad, macaroni salad, stuff like that. So then what did I end up doing? Oh, after my husband got off of work, we ended up going and getting new pillows, which was definitely needed. But they took quite a while to get worn in. So then I'm just gonna take a half box and put 2 things into this half box because just space reasons. I still want it to like look semi-decent, like not like I'm like trying to squeeze like a million things in here, but I'm never gonna be able to switch that. So for going to that sub shop and bakery, I had this little Coffee Monsters coat in the sub, and then I did have the pillow down, and I took a bath that night and went to bed early. So I will just share this half box. Little bath script. And then a bed early script. I folded the corner like normal. All right, perfect. So then undo Wednesday. Wednesday's usually a busier day for me, which it was. So that morning I did, again, it took a little bit of breaking our pillows in. So we did both kind of wake up a little achy. So put that in there. And then it was Cinco de Mayo, so I am gonna mark that with this little, I'm gonna do some layering. So I'm gonna put this here and we will layer in a second. And then I also did film that morning before I went and watched my nephew. So for that, I'm just gonna put in this quarter box. And then, again, like I said, I went and watched my nephew, so put in a little square guy here. I like using that to mark watching him. And then we decided that we wanted to have like a date night. So right after I came home from my mom's house watching my nephew, we loaded up and headed out. So I have a box extender for this day, so I need to kind of space things out just a hair. So for waking up sore, I'm gonna use this Coffee Monsters Co. I think it's from the anxiety sheet, but I thought it kind of fit. So for Cinco de Mayo, I'm gonna put from the holiday sheet from the Coffee Monsters Co. And then I have the little baby holidays from SPC. And then for filming, I'm gonna use one of these larger, I have like a baby icon because I forgot I had a box extender for this day. And then my film script. Then for watching my nephew, one of the little reading from the Coffee Monsters Co. And my custom script from Kinsey. Then for date night, I have this cute new paper shire couple. I thought it was super cute. It matched the colors super well. And then I have the date night script from SPC. Okay, so then once we went out, we ended up going and getting Mexican for dinner because I had been talking about the fact that I wanted a margarita, like, so bad. So we did go get some Mexican. Oh, I should have not put that down like that. And it was so good, and it was so busy, like, obviously. I mean, I think everybody else has the same idea to celebrate Cinco de Mayo. They go get Mexican. Then we also, like, walked around the mall. So just gonna mark that with a little thing. I have to make sure that I'm not like overlapping so the page actually closes, so I have to like put it on from this angle. And then we came home and we watched one of my husband's like all-time favorite movies, Baby Driver. Let me see. So I'm gonna put that there in a quarter box, and I came home to my new Aura Estelle. So you guys will be seeing that in my next haul video. So for Mexican, just using this Happy Bees Crafts little chips and dip. For us going to the mall, a little Coffee Monsters Co. couple. Then for watching Baby Driver, I have this cute Coffee Monsters Co. like sitting on a huge couch with popcorn. And then for my Aura Estelle, I'm just gonna put it in the white space with this Once More with Love Aura Estelle sticker. So then we head on to Thursday. So for Thursday was just kind of a relaxing, lazy day. So not much to report here. So what did I do that morning? I must have not slept again the previous night. So I did film. So I'm just gonna use one of these little squares, and then we'll do like one of these. I'm gonna cut this one a little bit too, because I don't need it quite this big, but because I'm just honestly putting in that it was a lazy day. So put this here. And I'm still trying to get used to the placement of like my camera and stuff. So thank you for bearing with me through that. And I really tried really hard to stick with my schedule, and as you can see, this video being late, I did not stick to my schedule because I want my plan with me is to be up on Mondays. But we just had like a really good like family weekend, and I just didn't want to, like, I went to bed early basically every night when the kids were here. So like I didn't want to disturb like my sleeping pattern, and I had something to do early on Monday morning, so I didn't really get the chance to do it then. So then Thursday we did have like some really yummy barbecue chicken with rice. So I'm gonna put that in there. And I think I just got it at Costco, and it was like heat and serve, honestly. So like my husband took over that, and it was super nice to like have a home cooked meal, but it didn't like take forever, and he took the reins on that because, you know, he can microwave stuff. So then we did watch Shameless while I caught up with logic homework. So for Shameless, I'm just gonna put use the white space there. And then for Shameless, I'm actually probably just gonna use another half box and just split it again. I like the way this looks, and it doesn't like crowd it up too much. So for dinner, I just wound up deciding to use the little knife and fork foiled one. And then for catching up with logic homework, I have this little Once More with Love little stack of books, because that's how I felt. And then I also did some sticker organization. Oh no, I filmed actually. I don't know why I used the Stick with the Plan Co, but I just decided to do that. So on my computer. All right, so we are on to Friday. Friday was payday. So I am using this star to, I love layering lately, so we will do that. Looks so cute over that star. And then I had some coffee and some oatmeal. So what am I gonna do? Okay, so this is what we're gonna do again. I've really been using this trick. So I'm gonna share the half box again, because I had some coffee and oatmeal, and I did some YouTube stuff. Let's see. And then later on, there were some wax releases, I think, that day. So I wanted to shop. So I will put that in a little thing. All right, so for my coffee and oatmeal, I have the Stick with the Plan Co. little squidge eating. Looks like some kind of cereal, but then I have this Once More with Love, or Coffee Monster's cup, holding the YouTube play button, but I'm actually gonna slice the bottom of this off so that it fits better for my YouTube stuff. And then for shopping. Oh, I did this backwards again because I forgot I was sharing the box. You guys will see in my next haul video. That's going to be so long because it's already an hour long, and I have 4 wax melt orders that I need to film. So yeah, it's just gonna be insane. Then I did end up, after shopping for some wax, I did end up taking a nap. Then what did I do after that? My daughter had, did I end up marking that? Yes, my daughter had her therapy appointments. So I'm just gonna put this in the white space. Then, oh, my honey came home with a Mother's Day gift for me, which was so sweet and thoughtful. I've never, I guess I'll tell this story, like, I've never really, like, expected anything from, like, anybody for Mother's Day, because to me it's just more about like enjoying my daughter and stuff like that. So I've never really been much for like gifts or anything like that on Mother's Day. Like, it's not a big deal to me. But my hubby surprised me and brought me home a very sweet Mother's Day gift. And it was just little and like nothing serious, but it was just very thoughtful and sweet. So, and then we watched some more Shameless. We are almost like caught up to, like, I think we're on season 10 now on Netflix, so we will be watching the new season fairly soon. So for my nap, I have the Stick with the Plan Co. Squidge holding the pillow and nap script. Then for my honey bringing me home a gift, I just have this little heart emoji face. And then for Shameless, I just have the foiled little TV icon. All right, so then we are on to Saturday. Saturday, I was up early. For what? I have no clue. And it was kind of just really like a down day for me. I don't really remember exactly what happened, but it was just, I was in my feelings. And then I had a bit of a YouTube binge. So I'm just gonna put that on the white space here. Or actually, let's move this. Let's wiggle this around. I had some coffee, so we'll put the coffee up there first. I'll just put that like on a piece of washi. And for the coffee, I don't know why I didn't grab a script. And I just like tore the, ugh. Let me grab a different one because I like tore all the foil off of that one. For my coffee, I don't know why I didn't grab a script. And then for the YouTube bench, I'll just put it on white space down here. Instead, I like that a little better. So for being up early, I have this little face. And then my up early script. And then for just having a day, this is one of the ones more of the love, little anxiety. I think it's anxiety 2.0. And then I'll probably grab a coffee script later. And then YouTube binge script. Then after YouTube, I did take a nap. Just like one of those things, you know, when you're in a mood already, like you just kind of sleep it off a little bit. So took a nap. Then I ended up having kind of like a mental breakdown, I guess. I mean, I don't know how else really to describe it, but and then I watched TikTok the rest of the night. So for my nap, it's a little sad, once more with love. And then for my breakdown, I'm using this Once More with Love from the Heartbroken sheet. And then for my TikTok binge, I'm just using the Once More with Love rolled up in bed on the phone. All right, so then for Sunday was Mother's Day. So I did take my husband to work that morning. So I will mark that. I have a box extender. And the funny thing is, I don't even think I ended up really needing it much this day, but it's fine. We'll just kind of spread things out a little bit. And then for Mother's Day, I'm just gonna put, where are the squares? I wanna do one of the squares. Okay, sorry, I could not find what I was looking for. So for taking my husband to work, again, I try to always, I don't know what I'll use when I run out of foil cards, but I'm running out of them fast. That's my script. Then for Mother's Day, I decided to use this super cute little Bubba Bear, kind of like hugging. Doesn't necessarily look like a couple or anything, so I just thought it was cute. And then I got this Mother's Day script from a sticker from Hobby Lobby. And I'm just gonna put that on there. I might put some deco or something because it looks like so empty. I probably shouldn't have layered it. It's fine. Like we're past it. So then I did end up paying bills. So for that, just layer this guy there with the, I use the money bags. I never use the money bags. Foiled money bag. Then I have a pay bill script, but I didn't grab it. And then I ended up booking, we were going on a dolphin tour on vacation, so I did book that. I'm gonna put that on a little thing. Then I went and got a Mother's Day tea. And then I did go to the cemetery after I went and got my tea. So I'm gonna switch these around actually. I'm gonna put cemetery first, then tea next. So for Dolphin Tour, I'm just gonna use this Coffee Monsters Co. Then for the cemetery, I have this Coffee Monsters Co. little sad that I layered the little heart on. And then I'm just gonna put the tea in the white space. And another script from Kinsey. Then next I did need to get like a couple things to finish up, like Mother's Day things. I was so behind. So I did have to run to a couple places. And then I did have a headache, so I came home and wound up taking a nap and just kind of sleeping it off a little bit because I didn't plan on going to my mom's until later in the evening. So that, because she always works Mother's Day. And then for seeing my mom, and hubby cooked dinner. So I'm gonna also share that box again. So for shopping, I have this little foiled shopping bag. For my headache and nap, I think this is again from the anxiety sheet, but I thought it was fitting for like my headache nap. And then visiting my mom, I have the little grandma from Once More with Love. She would probably kill me. And then for hubby cooking dinner, I have the little waiter one there. So I have a mom script that I'm just gonna write the rest in. Visit mom, and then I'll just put in that hubby cooked. So I'm gonna fill everything out and I will. Okay, here is the finished spread all filled out. I did end up doing a countdown for my vacation on the sidebar, and yeah, I do really like the way that it turns out. I love the mixed metal. I always feel very indifferent with my spreads after I finish them, so if you guys like this, definitely let me know, and I will see you guys in my next plan with me.